Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out 1st downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Christian Watson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. These two teams all tied after 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Forced out to his left. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Quick slant to Watson. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Back to throw again. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson from 17 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdowns. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flushed out right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw out to his left. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down at the 28. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it, and the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. They'll complete this one to Watson, and they work this well upfield across the 45. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this one to Johnson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no. Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it. to throw now on first down. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Johnson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, first and 15. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jayden Reed, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charlesie's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did that? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Packers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay with...
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They're going to look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. You look at this Niner defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Back to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week: 5 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. Seven, our score after 1. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Buying time to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The Packers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the...
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Looking to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
Frustrating.
oh, frustrating. They're going to catch it in film. And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. And they'll take over. They'll throw now on the final play. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the... Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On third down, Lloyd, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Being chased out left. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. How about that? Their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think...
The Packers Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. They'll run on first down. It's Lloyd, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they... The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all